Archeos Society takes you on an expedition to find rich treasures and unlock ancient secrets around the world. In this 2 to 6 player set collection game by designer Paulo Mori, you are part of the famed Archeos Society. Linguists, botanists, professors and students will be working together to create excavation teams to find the largest discoveries in a race to bring back the greatest prestige back to the society. Archeos Society is a retheme of the 2017 game Ethnos. So you loved Ethnos? Well, cool story bro, but unfortunately you are no longer the audience for this game. They've gone for more of a lighter weight game and got rid of that area majority aspect. So look, now that those fantasy loving area majority lovers have now left the channel, let's go talk about who the actual audience for this game is. Now I'm going to let you know a little secret. It's actually now day 2 of recording. Look, there's a bit of sunshine there. And look, we're back again. Look, what happened was my microphone went flat and I went, bugger it, let's go celebrate Canada Day and have a few drinks. So to all of my Canada friends, happy Canada Day. Anyway, Archeos Society. Now, how do I summarize this game? I summarize it as simplified replayability. Look, to be honest, I just put 2 words together to make me sound smarter, but that is what this game is. Simplicity with a lot of replayability. The way I think about this is eggs. I got some eggs here. Look, eggs are cool. I like eggs. I like fried eggs. Look, everyone likes eggs. Well, a lot of people like eggs. Now, but some days I don't feel like fried eggs. Some days I feel like scrambled eggs. Some days I feel like poached eggs. And then some days I feel like my eggs with sauce on it, maybe tomato sauce, and some days with barbecue sauce. Look, I like replayability in my life, and I also like the replayability options built into this game. Now, I hope you liked my egg analogy, because look, it makes sense. We all love options and variety in our life. And look, to be honest, let's put these eggs down here before they go flying. What we have is the replayability in these cards. Now, these are going to be your leader roles that you're going to be able to choose in every game. This game comes with 12 different leader roles, and you're going to choose 6 per game to play. Now, these leader roles are all going to have different specialties, different actions if you choose them as the leader of your expedition. But on top of that, there's also going to be 6 different colors, which are going to match the 6 different locations within the game. So look, variety is the spice of life, and the variety starts with these cards. Basic board, advanced board. Basic board, advanced board. Replayability. And that's what we have in this game is these 6 archaeological sites right here. Now on your game, you get to choose any combination of basic and advanced, however you want the game to be played. But what are the purposes of these location sites? Look, it's a track game and you're trying to go up these tracks to score points at the end of the game. Look, that seems pretty simple. Now, what we have here is a minimum requirement to go up each rung. So this first one here is a minimum requirement of an expedition of 1 card. Look, I have 1 card, so I could go up there. Now, that's the thing. But this is a pink card, so I can't go up the red track because that would be stupid. I need to go up the pink track. Anyway, so stupid card example. But what we have here is you are trying to go up these by playing expedition cards. So as you go up here, you're going to need larger expeditions to get the bigger points. That seems pretty cool. Anyway, that's replayability right there. Heaps of it. Now that's the replayability, but what about the simplicity? Well, the simplicity is simple, the game mechanics. There are 2 options on your turn. Play a card or play an expedition. Literally 2 options. Now picking up a card. Firstly, you're going to get your thumb out there and you're going to put out your little finger like that. And they're going to be about that far apart. Then you're going to go down, going to put them on either side of the card, use a bit of pressure here, and then you're going to pull up. So that is your first option, picking up a card. Look, there's a little bit more nuance in that. You get to pick from a face-up display or top of the deck, but that's your first option. Second option is playing an expedition. Now look, a little bit more to think about here. What we're going to do is we get to play an expedition via the icons, so the icons need to match, or the colors need to match. They're the 2 ways we can play an expedition. But here's the thing, we can play an expedition from 1 card all the way up to 10 cards, because 10 card is our hand limit. Now, what is the most important thing of this expedition? It's going to be the leader of the expedition. This is going to be the bottom card, the most face-up card in your expedition pile. And this is going to be actually played for the color, which is going to be the different locations that you can go up. And it's also going to be for the action. So that's pretty important. So make sure you pick your leader wisely. The beautiful thing about having these different leader roles is the variety in each and every game. So let's discuss some of these more unique ones. Firstly, mercenaries. Now mercenaries, you can't actually play as expedition leaders, but they're going to be used as wild in other expeditions. So you're going to be able to boost up the numbers in those expeditions. What about the Professor? Professor, you're going to be earning these Professor tokens, and at the end of the season, what's going to happen is whoever has the highest number is going to earn a free reward up a location track. Whoever has the lowest number is going to lose one on a location track, so that's pretty cool. Cartographer, going to let you earn a second expedition instead of just the usual one that you can have per turn. What about the Linguist? Linguist is going to give you its own board, and you're going to go up this board. You're going to eventually hit some milestones, and they're going to reward you by going up other location tracks. Look, there's just some of the different variety in this game. So I've now played this awesome 2-card expedition with this green leader. Amazing! But what happens to the rest of my cards in my hand? Unfortunately, I have to give them back. They're going to go into the face-up display for other people to choose from the cards. Now, this rule gets broken by a couple of the card actions there, but look, besides that, look, that's pretty much every basic rule you need to know in this game. Stay, submarine, stay. Time for some juicy end of season points. And the way we're going to do that is scoring up our 6 location tracks where our marker is, and we're going to get those points. That's pretty cool. The other way is your actual expeditions. Your expeditions get to score you points. So you're going to keep those expeditions that you play, like a pile of 2 there gets 1 point, pile 6 plus. Big ass expedition there. 12 bangers. I love it. So there we go. Actually, while we're having it, look at this. Cardboard, like, not cardboard, paper, like thick paper, you know what I mean. Whatever, that's the only bad component I don't like in this game. Thought I'd just touch on it quickly. Now, I keep talking about the perfect audience for this game, and the perfect audience is someone who wants a game in their collection that can cater for a wide audience, has the scalability and the flexibility to be able to cater for, your very newest beginner gamer, your 90-year-old granny, probably, look, someone who doesn't really know games, all the way up to your experienced gamers. And the way that's achieved is through those advanced boards there, so you've got the flexibility of that, plus also the different leader roles. Some of them are going to be easier to comprehend than others, but at the end of the day, set collection is such an easy mechanic for so many people to grasp. And that's why I love it. Literally is a set collection game with no other things ruining the experience. And I guess that's where they went wrong with Ethnos. They tried to make it more of a gamer's game, whereas sometimes gamers just want simplicity. Okay, calm down, Ethnos lovers. Look, I'm only kidding. Ethnos is actually a pretty decent game. It's still a light game, but it is very much a different audience. It's CMON. We know CMON targets a different audience, but this game here, I really do think it's going to be for so many more people. It's a game that is much more down my wheelhouse, and look, to be honest, I'll never play Ethnos because I would 100% rather play this any day of the week. And here we go. What about some similar titles to Archeos? There's actually quite a few out there. Now, how about that feeling? Going on an expedition, trying to find those lost artifacts. Oh, you're going deep into those temples. Oh, Lost Ruins of Arnak right there. That's awesome game. Now, what about you just want similar feels? You like the set collection mechanic, but you want similar games to it. In my collection, I've got Valley of the Kings. But what about games like Museum and Curators? There's some set collection with a similar sort of theme. And lastly, we've got those 12 leader roles, and we choose 6 of them, and we mix and match, and it gives us a different game every single game. What about Dale of Merchants? I'm like the world's biggest fan of Dale of Merchants. Dale of Merchants, similar sort of vibes. And there we go. There's a few similar titles for you. But that is my Archeos Society review. Now, if you appreciate me as a human being, well, that's kind of cool. But firstly, feel free, like, comment, or even subscribe. If you think I'm worthy of a subscription, cheeky one would be lovely. Anyway, that's it from me. I'm Hoax. This is Board Game Bangers. What a review. Archeos Society. Till next time. Laters.